papa ye frɛ no saa asɛm we mi hu ye no ha dwi pa ese nkampanifo call saa sɔfo to order obefi sɛ report na wo ye wani agye sansita wi akwa papa obefi sɛ report wani agye hwɛ saa asɛm ya sɔfo yi kan very dangerous for the generation enye sɔfo yi sɛ ne preaching asa mo man nka na no mpaado na professionals no a mo ye health professionals no mo mfa kwa bi a mo betimi ya control saa de no dan sɛ mo be make ni publicly ewiase ye nye saa de no na wo ye saa de no a restrict the growth of your young people and obi ahumu a mo ba be a target mo nwini kwakire papa yi si obi man information say Ghana for nkoda na HIV AIDS tie de ye pa wonim asam na oka no wo experience wo wiase bia very dangerous for Ghana enye ohia se obeka sa asem no enye se obeka sa asem no wonim yade wa America what is America for sorry that come yade church America crowd will be yade class na obeko je wo you can go to jail ba mo tena se no madada mo na mo kan nsam di bum mukuro ni mukuro ni mu ase disgrace to the country mu dia mu ni ma me ka kire mo tie papa yi obeka asem bi ho atie ni mu.
Just listen. Sometimes on campus as we speak. Yes, sir. And I'm not talking about 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. In fact, in the past, just listen. Sometimes you come to close. Well, I go to campus a lot, so some people then now, but it's sad. And if some of them tell you how they get into it, because what is happening is that some of these girls go to the places, and then when they come back, they also connect with the boys and girls there. So a lot of people think you're getting a boy or getting a girl. That's spreading. The number of boys and girls in Legon who are HIV positive, you have the biggest shock of your life. This is sad. And I'm happy I'm saying this on national TV. Some of these young girls and young boys already on campuses are living promiscuous life, and they have already contracted HIV/AIDS. There are people I have prayed for.
Right. You see, so we are Ghana near our home. We see, news is good, but not all news are important. News are good, but not all news are important. You know why? Some news can restrict your economy. Some news can pose a threat to your generation. Unim. Ewia say yade ohun country bia nu o jeje so se ko ka kire ko fa ifa yade sa ne nkrofo tie obi nka say people cannot contract sa yade ba unim emeye no ma emeka ma wiase hu se mo yare sa enye. And in fact the most dangerous thing is say o ka kire wiase say o generation the young people wo HIV AIDS hu na unim osofo yi asem o kan wan ka no creator say na Joy News for the car publish some news no dangerous and obeka bi say and will be friend woboa hwe ti ase ono yes ade win na Joy News adi ka yes ade no terrible ti Joy News then ti news wo mo ye fa Ghana for.
Ghana has been identified as one of the leading countries in the world with the fastest rate of new HIV infections in the world. That's not all. Latest statistics also reveal that over 45,000 young people between the ages of 15 and 24 are HIV positive, with females accounting for 80% of the infections. This development poses a huge risk to Ghana's quest to have an HIV.
But tia how was say Ghana has been identified by who? By why? On say media no, they don't understand how the global setting works. They just sit on media, just create news and represent it. That's all. But country be we are serious no. They check a news are equal for public consumption because some news can restrict you. In fact, say Ghana ni bia obeko wiase ba bia no, we a threat to that country. Tie the make no. Enunti na Ebola ba ye Ghana for dru baby ni ayiro do ma hye botom fi say wiase ni monko na mutimi makwame ye publish mu news, negative news anywhere anytime at all time. Patoti ni news way country bia no be sade no wo HIV cha America for wan ka kire wo HIV cha China for wo HIV cha European for obi a bema ne bema da uko TV so advert kra no ubonsa bema ne bema wo mu da no mu aka so mu nu mo maduro. They will never allow you to do that. National TVs cannot put that news out. No. Unu yade wa America. Do you know yade don't do a go America for so? Na a whole media house. Ade amu ye no mo hankoda na say country be abedru so be a news outlet we no they will use it and just your best subjectable for critical medical checkups. Tie dem kan no obi nka say they can't get it. Tie dem kan pa. But you don't use this as a national news because one, it restrict it will infringe and I say it will impede the future progress. It will be obviously obi no deal obi check o. Obi check o. Tie dem kan. But when you say scientifically, HIV no science dodo na wo acute stages. Dodo na eno ankasa timi do vanish nti ansa na obi confirm so obi wo HIV no enya wa no say we koye just one test pekeke. No, scientifically. And until na brofo no sa stigmatization ne discrimination of health issues no wo ma to atwere nchen ya wodi obi yade kwase na they can sue you. Pachotie. So you cannot live in Ghana now as a broadcasters as a osofo na mo ka asem we a ewiase e potu a lot of stigmatization and discrimination. Now what they catch the wiase it is not good. It is not good. Joseph Edem Akwaba. It is not good for the media and also for to do that. That those news we are dangerous for the society. Stop it today and tomorrow. And yes, sir, you pay the price. Unu yadi egu abrofunu close. Omo be forso. Wo betumi akoye research afọ mu. Omo ntiase. Bisa ho sa. Unu yadi egu America for. Wo metiase ama wo ba be ye research afọ mu yadi ho. But typical Tibon cause journalists, broadcasters, traditional media for no. Every report we are west for no be ye bia no more kind. Every reporter west for no be ye bia no more kind kire wi ase. Unu so mo testimony. Omo ridicule omo testimony future no. Any young boy be a potential so no. Ometimi use to restrict that person, but in America sickness cannot restrict one ability. Tie dey make catch no. And until one catch will say, what American embassy, how much medical report, yes, HIV for whom. Wo American embassy because you medicals, but I know HIV in Tia. Yadia wouldn't want to say be a tuberculosis cake in India, mechanical natural, wouldn't worry. But Ghana ni ever tenasiama what the Abel team say a research has been conducted. Who did that research? Why? That person must be an anti-Ghana Ghanaian. That person must be a person or enemy for progress. Enemy of progress to the Ghanaian citizens. And who your journalists are. Reason up and think and understand the game. This is terrible. And also for now what kind because okotin wa ha. Also for the hand what news no. And when you
Ghana has been identified as one of the leading countries in the world with the fastest rate of new HIV infections in the world. That's not all. Latest statistics also reveal that over 45,000 young people between the ages of 15 and 24 are HIV positive, with females accounting for 80% of the infections. This development poses a huge risk to Ghana's quest to have an HIV-free status. Director General of the Ghana...
as a journalist, obi to story we man, no we say we are which country they wo HIV-free status we as a country be ya. Country be. Unu say omo set agenda mam say be a big farmer be nya sika on. Munya smart crowd. Unu so omo set agenda say be a big farmer be nya sika da bia. Onso omo dem business. Na mo ko say on media 40 bon koso kitinkiti bi wo mo nim global settings asena wo mo bibia no mo kan go system mu. Bibia no mo kan go mu. Enti muntimi nya closed door meetings, muntimi nya close news we had no this news we there and no consumable for the public. We need to go sit in the blackboard again and then we find out. Let us find a way. Na osofo no so te ya, wono so awde akotena se wo de bebia nanum. Osofo paa wo no so de bebia nanum.
Just recent. Sometime on campus as we... Yes, sir. And I'm not talking about 10 years, 5 years, 2 years. In fact, in the past, just recent, sometimes you come to close. Well, I go to campus a lot, so some people then now, but it's sad. And if some of them tell you how they get into it, because what
I mean, yes, I say, Achi, say, yes, it's Mami can message. I say it's a strategy to kill tourism and dignity of the country. Achi, bravo. Medase pass watch my business. Yeah, one say abrofo no smart. One say before ye products. Omu consume we no masa me ya consume ye ho. So eti moment aye be kasa de na to ukuro no so no. China ni bi obi afa wonya hwe o. Obi e ba kuro no mu a Jack wo no wo hu ni sam wo yade mo yare. Jack wo mo yare chen yo. Abrofo no yare chen ye. Jack me beti ma tena obi close be say ebi a 10 years kwa na me nko mo hospital kra da. Eno nkyere say ebi a me nko. Jack wo mo yare chen ye tie dia me ka no. O mo yare. And so on no ma make on ma kwan ma wo make case obe research afa ne citizen yare ho no onti ase monti wiase ase kakra ne wiase ye games ye play e wiase ye battlefield obi defending the territory Ghana fo ye misre most of you na mo yeti bon koso monti how our global settings ye adwuma wo wiase monti ase you say was it reason one of the biggest problem facing the country is the so-called English-speaking TV stations, especially Joy News. They always pretend that they know everything about it. Yes, I mean, they unknown shit. Omonimu hey. Brofo no mo ke vocabulary since so I won so mo professionals. Wo ye just wo ye tibo nkoso kra mami. And obi a wo ye more well civilized, but you know say wo mo hey e ye brofo keke. Ta. Munya careful. Mo se nkoda no dachi. More restricted woman wouldn't be a dear work yes now can't be no battery more be sade no no Israel ope omanya trumutu for doors one e wo Israel Jerusalem wo beti am say wo bra be ye ho anwa na say wadwini mo betuma ka say ka ba bia nipa mema ne mema damo ka yade wo ho sa na ka wo be ka say asumi wo be asumi ana wo Ghana trumutu for doors e wo Ghana o trumutu for egu America no wo Ghana ho munya abotre media for no hwe ni na osofo so hwe message asa de obetena TV so kire and some say kasofo so woni mfam a they call all the stakeholders in back room secret room. Now we need to think about this. Where is the report? We have to find it. And then when a year checkups, so we want to get all these blood samples. I mean, a team will work on it and see say your code is at risk. Then we solve this problem. You don't come and sit on media just o carry and there baba and kodan sampa say wo muni sugar daddy for ni exchange emoja o carry dey na besi hwensi e just news keke wako camera for wi but unim there why no what punch something big for the youth and if we are say on be watch mo anything that bibini wo do ba bia na obi ahwe o mienu no we want we are strong but ni ahwe o mienu so tiase corona by na me wa China none of us in corona ni bi none of us and so every 3 days no me checkups every 3 months we go medical checkups every disease is in China adentia wo ye bibini he me wo medical checkups so obi a wata China bia busa no omo twen moja sa na ye ni sukura biri yi omo tumi twen moja sa afa ni abre China I was there corona sha se na me wo Wuhan and me move ba Shanghai bab Fujian province tie dem e ka kire no omo tumi twen moja sa na fe de wutimi se wa bre because won sa no omba bia ye betwe moja omo twen moja sa nti ye kura hu se omo ton ye moja no because ne moja wo ye ho omo twen moja that ma be show mu videos am de bebre am ho omo twen moja sa wo ye medical checkups ya de bia be check o omo twen moja sa because omo nu se ye before omo ntia se se omo nim se ke ye yare ye wo ya de so still omo ye check up ahwe ni ho da bia no de ya bibia negative sa no sa omo ntiase corona iba ye klobetimi apie so no shaking omo yare enso na abifo na bo hwe anye o ti se corona ku China bibi ni bi wa China no corona na ekunkum omo no ti se ye bi kun ye no na me ho me I was there me akra na me gina mu ye interview any ambassador mira finidi openi say mo de na ko UK Edward Boateng me ne ye interview ma ye organize sika $500 each the cover students free Wuhan ba Ghana me na me yes adwuma no ewo China ambassador Edward Boateng ma boni din first time we be create organize Ghana for good platform so na me ye interview no ye on my report na ye Prime Minister Shelley Ayukoboche that was so na ye foreign affairs minister we negotiate yetimi ye yam omunya flight em ye the Ghana for over 300 crab fee every time ye jeje money aduane aban ne de ba ye me anam spearhead ye all corners everywhere with the team the school for no yes I was there school ni bia obi no nya corona ni bi but o montie die pa it no crane say so type of news no e dangerous it's a bad consumption for Ghana enye kra enye dangerous sense of we where sad no right mami come message me to Sami Jesse or say from Hamburg the NDC Reverend Lawrence Tete is a scammer wow oh sir who is being banned in England sir you abandoned on and the media in Ghana never do research for proper information cheap journalism I mean you can see them omo your concept for nkwa abeta mensa abeta akwaba mami come message me to aso mami come message me to aso Alex, what you say? Reason? Okay, my Alex, you know. Star B by Debbie. Okay, on the Proud African. They was say, are you listening to the point he's trying to make, or you are just saying the obvious? I'll say my mass. The black man always washes dirty laundry outside for everyone to see. That's his point. Yes. Star B, what am I say? I'm saying or draw be attention. Yes, I'm person me chere. Yes, yentimi nya yade ni bi. Yade no work. Yes, yentimi nya bi but sani man ma wo yade omo destroy ni enkoda future. Sana person me chere. Something tell you I say this passes like this like those students girls I drive taxi before so so used to be a taxi driver. Okay. I know this passes well. That's why I don't respect them. Yeah, I mean, and that taxi drivers in there, you know what time it is. I know, say you know what time it is. Steve Mensah, or say this guy is a full of wisdom. Mr. Medasa also hear me. And Ukraine, experience. You share experience with people. Proud Africans, so this year was what the man said. My Proud Africans, so they also be na and Ukraine, but no Ukraine said anyway. And yes, sir, what can say Yankee can if we are some pewasam crowdada. So until we are some a reason to do something against you. They're just looking for a reason, and every day Bibini will prove them right. They will give them the reason to hate them. Philip must say, I have already said this, and I will say it again. This so-called prophets and pastor Minini has nothing for the nation Ghana, but put fear and panic every angles. Let's stop listening to them. I mean, that's it. Philip. Yeah, Nana, I'll say, my brother. We are our own enemy. Millicent Watchley or say or Hasi. Alex Boateng said Edward Boateng, the owner of Happy FM in Accra. Edward Boateng, me want to know about Siakra. Me China I was once a presenter, me coordinating the panel through interview now or updating the panel because now in the panel is stressful. Every morning, every day me seen online, me create a platform like a radio. And every day I tell you, but yeah, nipani nye frustrated no more. Ibin koku one ibin koyade. Every day, Corona time. People remember what they share about in China those times. So Edward Boateng was sometimes in the net. So now I encourage Ghana for no ubi answer the corner mempi because he shed them. I mean, so long, and you can imagine the anxiety, the depression, and you have to bring the people on board so that you be no bekasa. Yes, you can imagine. I mean, it's only China. Well, now what China know? I mean, you know what time it is. Be depressed, and because of our CDC encourage you woman on here, shows, near sports, near entertainment, something to get our people on their feet. Say, yeah, be in lose my life. Yeah, because sadly, depression, anxiety, stress, and kunipani be right. Edward Boateng that our wipe made Lenkena partner with them negotiating me being more chiche because me be yaduma say you visit woo and easy so easy cry China right where one people will say I like you always on point with the truth. I mean that's one people Nana say yes I'm sad yeah Nana yaw ayasemo yeah my yes sad and when you say mu ya mu simu ntoma go fi wa bon titi now mami make this clear the entia obi be ba na mani abre na edru amamre ne amane na mani abre say one must listen to me ne say when you don't have identity we a loose person or you are lost soul eniti ehun be hia say Asante Empire, Asante Kingdom, a history for the African to learn. I will never ever mean conquer Fabro need as a moment. Meka de me ye wono. Nti say what time me cry. One day we better the American as but obi antie the Obama say me ka ade na mo friend tribal ho me is abro for me nyintum. And me Obama me come as my way nya tribal. The wadwe no. The me kire ne say obi bini does not have identity. Enu nti na bibia na yegu ye ho anim ase no. Ye ni identity. Wa ye hu so ye broni, ye hu so ye China ni, ye hu so ye Russia ni, bibi ni wo root ne diade. Enu ntina eduru se me ka traditions and culture asemo a eye because we don't have history. Enu ntina be hu ne se Ghana sisi ope omo historical factor I represent country friend Ghana no a you cannot do away with the Asante Kingdom. And in fact and my baby benefit from the Asante Kingdom. So, Adentina, yen church Asante Kingdom, the power of the Asante Kingdom, and Adi Omatimia, especially language wise, Omatimia pushy, Amayanya a common language, over 80% nebetimia Kasano. Now see yenya into 80% say we must have a root. The African must have a root. Pachotian yepa, and too bad, and ye be I will say man kaudia there be tea, if we are the end of what paso, and yeka. Your identity ke beti wi ase ke anya de you know proud Africa say I'm without a man without the history is like a tree without a root me that say nti enuanom a obi wo ha oba de onima ne say oh ya tribalism oh dia wo ya tribalism no hey brofo me nyintum pachuti de meka no brofo anyintum de tribalism don't listen that obi na twetwe sa we de ne de ama asem na meka tie ne yie say some kwa Fabro ni tradition na some abeka kire ode me se wa nkrofo bi e from asantefo omatimi dominate history mu listen to them saudi office saudi kura no ompa tie di asantefo ni timi ye owiase nti we ni bone no anana makofa arafo asem makofa meka asem obeka kire we no na ye papa na makofa jiwfo asem o ka kire bibini ye papa kanokore makofa roma afo asem na me ka kire wo it doesn't make sense. But when we are Santinia, wouldn't mean to say now Pocrat or Camp or Cacasa what yes yet. No, that's what will be papa as I may catch it into Zoo be papa also catch me. We don't have identity. And into you know. Anyway, young to us with Fias, anti Maslamo, sa story and yet Munyaisa, Lawrence Tate, Papa, opening Jai dear Oyeno. Jaisa, now Sabi when near fee. And can the papa mun ka kofre wo mu na mun kan to say o mezi den wanya but minim say wunya information bia ya from morning show so da bia mo pesa mo wo media na mo ye relevant but mun so wo hwe and min tina wo kote wo kan de wo kan but wunnim the effect de be mo man no on fa ho because wonu so wanyi wo sika wo protect wo ma ba wo ha wo man no so wo tatu kwan na ye restrict Ghana fo anka wo be hu enye o me fancy ye hofo. Right, young queer him. Na yanko